Hi, I'm Bobby Lloyd, Chief Baking Officer of Magnolia Bakery here in New York City. Today I'm going to show you how to make whoopie pies. What is a whoopie pie? Well, there's a lot of stories about whoopie pies and some famous lore, but originally I believe a whoopie pie came from either the Amish or the Mennonite community, where the wives would make or send their husbands out into the fields with a slice of cake. Well, you know, icing on the top kind of makes your cake a little messy. So they would package them with the cake on the outside, icing in the middle, and when the farmers would open their lunchbox, they'd go, whoopee! That's the story anyway. So, here at Magnolia Bakery, we make whoopie pies in a couple of different ways. A whoopie pie is technically cake batter. So we use red velvet cake. We can use our famous, and you want a cake that's a little on the firmer side, not a spongy cake. This one is a devil's food, and it really bakes nicely as a round little puff. But there's also Whoopie Cookies, and we started making Whoopie Cookies here at Magnolia about 8 years ago. One of the most popular ones is this one here, one of my favorites. It's a brown sugar cookie, 2 cookies with maple cream cheese icing. It's one of the best things you'll ever have. But I think whoopie pies or cookies are really fun to make at home because you can use things up. You can use up a little leftover icing if you have it, or you can make any kind of cookie that you want. We use peanut butter cookies, oatmeal cookies, sugar cookies. Anything works as a whoopie. You can also use any buttercream that you have. My personal favorite is peanut butter buttercream, and quite honestly, I think it goes with anything. There's also a number of ways of getting your buttercream onto your cookie. You can use a pastry bag with a tip or without a tip. You can use a scoop. You can use a wand, just sort of take a wand, and I'll show you a couple of different variations. So with my peanut butter buttercream, you just take the bottom half of your whoopie and ice it around. And you know, the personal issue with this too is how much buttercream do you like on your whoopie? So me, I like a lot. And then you just sandwich them together, give it a little twirl, and there's your perfect little whoopie pie. So that one's amazing. The red velvet is one of the most favorite, beloved cakes here at Magnolia Bakery. And we use it traditionally with what we call a whipped vanilla icing. It's a very old-fashioned recipe that starts with a roux made with flour and milk, and then you beat it with sugar and butter until it's light and fluffy, almost like whipped cream. I mean, if you looked at that, it really does look like a bowl of whipped cream, but it's buttercream. The great thing with this is it's also a wonderful vehicle for color. So if you wanted to turn it into pink buttercream, you just add a little bit of coloring to it. I have a number of different colors here that we can use. You can just take a drop of food coloring, drop it in, literally 1 drop. This stuff goes a long way. This is a gel, and the gels tend to be very concentrated. You can do it in your mixer or with a spatula and just stir it up until it's the color that you want. Or you can even make it striped, kind of like we have here, which I think is really fun. And once it's all mixed together, it takes just a couple minutes to whip it all together. You can scoop it into a piping bag with a tip on the end, and I like this a lot too. Just add it to your whoopie pie. Place your other cookie on top. Isn't that pretty? Makes a really nice, lovely little edge. And these are even great to serve for parties, lunches, birthday parties, and a little powdering of powdered sugar on top, a little dusting of powdered sugar on top, really makes it really festive. So the other one I absolutely love, this is a maple cream cheese icing. And another way to do this at home, as I mentioned, is with an ice cream scoop. So if you're uncomfortable using a pastry bag, ice cream scoop works beautifully. Kids can help with this even. It's so simple for them. And again, any cookie that you want to use. And 1 quick little scoop. Place your other cookie on top. You can even do some additives to this. So kids certainly love chocolate chips. They love sprinkles. I mean, every kid loves it, even adult kids. So kids of all ages. So there you have it. our basic idea of how to ice anything, any whoopie cookie or whoopie pie. And as I mentioned before, one of the great things too is that variety. You can use any buttercream or any icing with any cake or cookie. It's up to you. It's really what you prefer and what you like. You just pipe it on and place the top, and you have the perfect little pie. These are also pretty easy. If you wanted to chill it so that the icing firms a little bit, you can easily wrap these up. Unlike a cupcake with buttercream on top, this you could actually wrap in a package and send with your child or your husband if he's a farmer into the field. Whoopee!